patreon.com/UC.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kinda curly. Went to her house and bust her out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really sleazy. All they just say is please me, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. How is it, B? It's tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Talking, try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time. It's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. Oh, girl and Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then Dista and this Mr. Nazi shocking Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time. It's tricky. Oh, it's sad. Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time. It's tricky. We don't use drugs, but you assume on your own. They offer coke and lots of dope, but we just leave it alone. It's like that, y'all, but we don't quit. You keep on rock, shock, cause this is it.
up and I won't even know this anyway.
Win a basket for Easter. The week of March 26th to 29th, Model UN/NATO will be holding a basket raffle featuring movie tickets, Lake County Captain tickets, and more. Stop by the bookstore hallway between 11 and 4 and enter to win. Tickets are $1 each or 6 for $5.
Sleep, because tomorrow might be good for something. Hold on, feeling like I'm headed for a breakdown, and I don't know why, but I'm not crazy, I'm just a little unwell. I know right now you can't tell, but stay a while and maybe then you'll see a different side of me. I'm not crazy, I'm just a little impaired. I know right now you don't care, but soon enough you're gonna think of me and how I used to be me, and talking to myself in public and dodging glances on the train. And I know they've all been talking about me. I can hear them whisper, and it makes me think there must be something wrong with me. Out of all the hours thinking, somehow I've lost my mind. But I'm not crazy, I'm just a little unwell. I know
Transition your credits into a bachelor's degree program through Lakeland's Holden University Center. Choose from 10 university partners and 28 degree programs. Join us for Lakeland's Holden University Center Partnership Fair Monday, April 9th. Stop by anytime between the hours 4 to 6 p.m. at Lakeland's main campus A building, Atrium. Learn more at lakelandcc.edu/UC.
If I got locked away and we lost it all today, tell me honestly, would you still love me the same? If I showed you my flaws, if I couldn't be strong, tell me honestly, would you still love me the same?
Right about now. If I judge for life, man, would you stay by my side? Or is you gonna say goodbye? Can you tell me right now? If I couldn't buy you the fancy things in life, shawty, would it be alright? Come and show me that you don't. Now tell me, would you really ride for me? Baby, tell me, would you die for me? Would you spend your whole life with me? Would you be there to always hold me down? Tell me, would you really cry for me? Baby, don't lie to me. If I didn't have anything, I wanna know, would you stick around?
If I got locked away and we lost it all today, tell me honestly, would you still love me the same? If I showed you my flaws, if I couldn't be strong, tell me honestly, would you still love me the same?
Skiddly down, 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 down. All I want is somebody real who don't need much. A gal I know that I can trust, to be here when money low. If I did not have nothing else to give but love, would that even be enough? Y'all me need to know. Now tell me, would you really ride for me? Baby, tell me, would you die for me? Would you spend your whole life with me? Would you be there to always hold me down? Tell me, would you really cry for me? Baby, don't lie to me. If I didn't have anything, I wanna know, would you stick around?
If I got locked away and we lost it all today, tell me honestly, would you still love me the same? If I showed you my flaws, if I couldn't be strong, tell me honestly, would you still love me the same?
Tell me, would you want me? Tell me, would you call me? If you knew I wasn't ballin', 'cause I need a girl who's always by my side. Tell me, do you need me? Tell me, do you love me? Yeah. Or is you just tryna play me? 'Cause I need a girl to hold me down for life.
If I got locked away and we lost it all today, tell me honestly, would you still love me the same? If I showed you my flaws, if I couldn't be strong, tell me honestly, would you still love me the same? If I got locked away and we lost it all today, tell me honestly, would you still love me the same? If I showed you my flaws, and if I couldn't be strong, tell me honestly, would you still love me the same? Would you still love me the same?
Man, it's a hot one, like 7 inches from the midday sun. Well, I hear you whispering the words to melt everyone, but you stay so cool. My Mona Lisa, my Spanish Harlem Mona Lisa. You're my reason for a reason. The step in my groove, yeah.
And if you said
forget about it.
Listening to the magnificent, fantastic Lake Effect Radios from Lakeland Community College in Cleveland, Ohio. Keep on rocking around the clock tower, y'all.
Twisted Head Smoke Shop has all the smoking accessories you are looking for. Hookah supplies, e-cigarettes, vaporizers, and pipes. Twisted Heads has the most innovative and creative glass products anywhere. Many made by local artists. Twisted Heads is right up the road at 7488 Menor Avenue, right next to Convenient and Mr. Hero. Stop in and see the best glass around, or visit twistedheads.com. That's heads with a Z. twistedheads.com. We smoke the competition.
I know it's not mine, but I'll see if I can. friends in the pits and you take no prisoners. 1 minute you're up $500,000 in soybeans, and the next, boom, your kids don't go to college and they've repossessed your Bentley. Are you with me?
The revolution starts now.
We have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.
Turn those machines back on!
And we have to start by building a wall, a big, beautiful, powerful wall.
Show me the money!
You are fake news.
Oh, good for you. And how was it?
I don't know when they decided that they wanted to make a virtue out of selfishness.
If we lose freedom here, there's no place to escape to. This is the last stand on earth.
You're welcome, Dan.
All right.
This is the Revolution on Lake Effect Radio.
Oh, yeah.
Streaming live at livestream.com/Lake Effect and lakeeffectradio.org/studio. By the way, Dan, did you appreciate it?
Yeah,
Very
we'll
nice.
say yeah.
Since he's downstairs and that's
Right.
downstairs.
Since he's dealing with that raffle he has going on right
Yeah,
now.
the Model UN raffle and that chance to win
Captain's tickets.
Captain's tickets, non-including movie tickets and that. Tickets
Matt
are
Lee.
1 for $1 or 6 for $5, yeah.
Yeah, 6 for 5.
Close enough.
Yeah.
So we're opening remarks and that.
Yeah.
I wonder if he appreciated a different opener that I had too.
I kind of hope he did. We'll see after we're done.
Yeah.
But,
He'll appreciate it deep down inside.
oh, yeah.
But with this is our somewhat different discussion of NFL free agency and
Yeah.
all that.
And who the Browns are going to take and all that.
Yeah, and that for the past half an hour and that. So they missed out on Pryor,
Yep.
which he was 28. Not
Yeah.
only he had a really bad year.
Yeah.
Thank God we did not sign him.
I know.
That was a smart move in letting him go and letting dear old Washington take that hit.
True.
Yeah.
It's just, it's a rebuilding off season, I think, for the Browns right now. Trying to get Odell Beckham Jr. in talks right now. I hear about that.
I'm not huge on Beckman Jr.
I'm not
No.
either. But you know what? He maybe.
I think he could become the next Terrell Pryor.
Yeah. Which he's on the Jets now, so maybe Beckham should go play with the Jets.
Because if you look at it, was it Gahoon that took him out in preseason and he nailed him in the ankle or that?
I think so.
I don't think Beckman Jr. is, that confident,
No.
big guy in that.
We just need a good wide receiver who's in free agency. Get
Yeah.
Barkley at 1.
I'm surprised, especially seeing here because we had, before starting this, a talk about wide receivers and that. Because the Browns still need at least one.
Oh, yeah, at least.
So, because we don't trust pretty much any of the guys, Higgins, down the list, Lewis, all those guys.
No, we don't.
So,
It's just,
I'm surprised. Snead is still out on the wire. 25-year-old guy. He produced pretty decent, especially in New Orleans and that.
You should get him.
Wasn't he with the Pats this past year? Or no, that was Brant Cooks that they traded.
Well, I can tell you, Adrian Peterson's still.
He's sort of washed up.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. He had 2 productive years in 2015 and 16. Not as much, but he probably got injured.
Yeah, he probably did. Well,
especially for having like 100 yards wide receiver. No, he actually played in 11 games.
What do you think about Colin Kaepernick coming to Cleveland?
No.
The QB, no? No?
With the 2 guys we got, more than likely Cody, he's going to be pretty much of...
Starter?
No, Cody's not a starter. More than because you have right now Kevin Hogan.
Yeah.
He's on a free agent wire. Kessler, he's going to be that, the 4th guy. Whatever they do with the draft, they're more than likely going wide receiver. If Cody or Kevin stay around Cleveland, they're going to end up on the practice squad.
Yeah.
More than likely. There's like a 99% chance on that.
That is true.
Because after they drop everyone in that, then start filling... Because the practice squad's 6 7 to 9 guys or something like that.
I think so.
They're going to throw a QB on there, which it's going to more than likely be Hogan.
Yeah.
Maybe Cody. Or they found someone else out there they really like.
What do you think about Aaron Decker coming to Cleveland?
No.
No?
He's old. He's washed up.
So we should get...
I would go Snead.
Snead?
Because he has a proven track. He's young.
Yeah.
I want to go... Because Decker, he's got to be up in his 30s, man.
Yeah.
He's got to be at least 30. I could not... He's probably been... Him and Jordy been around.
Yeah, I'm looking at Jarrell Peppers we have. He's pretty good, Peppers.
Yeah. Let's see. Decker. Oh, he's 31.
Yeah,
I seen that.
He's done.
And he didn't do that much for the Jets. Or no.
I don't
he
remember
was in
hearing
Tennessee.
him. Yeah.
So Tennessee, he had like 500 yards, receiving 1 touchdown.
How about Jay Cutler? What do you think about Jay Cutler's not signed yet? No?
Isn't he up in his 40s?
And he probably is, honestly.
He's got to be darn close, if not there.
Yeah, he's probably done.
Well, they had to go and make a very lucrative contract for him to sign with Miami, so...
That's
there
right, he
you
was
go.
in Miami. He is 34. So...
he's up there.
Yeah, he's up. Yeah, he did.
If anything happens, no one's going to probably pick him up.
No.
Something happens, like if Tom Brady went down, the Pats would go out, and the thing is, he would be probably seen on thinking of retirement.
Yeah.
Then they're just going to go and throw money at it.
Exactly.
They'll hoax him out of it.
I say the one who needs to retire maybe is Kaepernick because no team really wants him.
Yeah, true.
The Browns just need to do something so we can have a winning season.
I'm telling you, they need to go get Snead.
Yeah, they need to get Barkley.
They got Tank Carter, but it's still the other linebacker position of they still need a guy.
Yep, they do. Tyrod Taylor looks okay, even though he's 28.
Yeah, it's not huge on age. Someone at 31, you're not going to get much out of it.
No.
Just saying. So, everyone knows that.
That's true.
But
it's just the Browns, though, so we just need we need a better year than last year.
Yeah. But right now, with their previous moves, I would say with Crane, with, all what they did so far with the secondary, they sort of improved it.
They're making leeway for a better team, hopefully.
You got 2 sort of first, second-year players and safeties. They're not that bad. You got one experienced guy that played in the NFL as a corner / he was in college playing safety.
Yeah.
One of the other guys, he might sort of move. You got, Taylor. You got Calhoun. Not including the other 2. And you got your cornerbacks.
Yeah. We should have tried to get Kirk Cousins, though, kind of.
No. Cousins wants to go to a winner.
True.
Plus, he's up there, in his 30s?
Yeah, I think he is.
He's got to be at least 30.
Whatever happened to Griffin III?
I don't know.
I haven't heard about him in a while.
No one wants to hear about him.
He's 29. Kirk Cousins is 29.
So 29, 30, yeah, close enough.
Yeah.
So...
we just need a better season than last year. I can tell you that.
Yeah, and the logic of it is... secondary, you're decent. You have also a rookie that was on, the IR, or I forgot, or what was it? Physically unable to perform list, or that. Was it Howard Wilson or Wilson Howard, one or the other?
I'm looking at...
See what happens with them.
Yeah.
You have a few other guys.
Yeah,
linebackers, they still... You got Collins. I get that, you know.
The only thing is
down.
Joe Thomas retired. He was a great guy for us.
Oh, yeah.
But he probably
You're
figured...
bouncing all around, man.
I know. I was just
We
thinking
go
about
from
that.
defense, let's go to offense.
Yeah, I just thought of Joe Thomas for a minute.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's look at the depth chart for defense. You know, Schobert, Masser, stand up, Kurtzy. Burris, I can live with. Alexander, then now with the back on of Tink Carter. This, you know, special teams, which he actually looked pretty good when they had the competition in between Schobert and him for the middle linebacker position until he broke his leg.
Oh.
Yeah, Tink Carter broke his leg last year. The only reason why that competition died really quickly.
Seems like we always get hurt.
Yeah, it happens.
Someone always gets hurt.
I think they still need to, after that add-on, still find that weak linebacker side and another linebacker.
Yeah, we do need some linebackers, though.
You know, D-line, I can live with what we have right now.
Looking at it right now, yeah, Peppers. Yeah. Peppers
You know,
is good.
you have Orchard, Nazub, you know, all those guys. You know, Garnett.
Exactly.
Not only need to add Smith into this mix, too.
True.
Then you have, you know, which these guys, the tackles and that, Colleen, those guys, Meter, they're not those big guys of, oh, wow, it's going to be impressive. But
It's to help the Browns out and get them looking better. So
those guys, they could sort of work in that. What was it, Cameron? I forgot that one draft pick that was the one guy that had whatever issues that we picked up.
I don't remember that guy.
That's what I'm trying to look him up. Or no. Or maybe Brantley.
Was it Brantley?
Was that the guy we drafted last year?
Why am I drawing?
Wasn't he from like? He was someplace. Came from a college out in California.
Well, then it's not
Defensive
Brantley.
lineman. Shoot.
Trying to
He
think
looked
of,
actually sort of decent.
Trying to think of that one guy. I have the Browns Cup. He was our first pick. I can't think. Who was our first pick last year?
Huh.
For the draft, who was our first pick? I can't even think.
Really?
I see his face.
No, he did not get cut. Not only we actually had 3 first picks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I can't think of his
Njoku,
Wasn't him.
Peppers.
Wasn't Peppers. Was it?
No. Peppers was a cut. Then starts with a G, ends with a T.
I don't know. I can't. I gotta go look. Cause I remember being.
None
at the
of
game.
our players got cut. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what world you're living in, but yeah,
No,
that
not
didn't
either.
happen.
We still have Josh Gordon. Wow.
Yeah. He was
Needs to
actually on a restricted list that they re-signed him. That next year he's going to be a restricted free agent.
It was Myles Garrett. I was thinking.
Yeah,
about.
Garrett.
He's still a good guy. I like him. He's improving.
Let's see. Oh, you can't view that, the depth chart from last year. They took it down. Ah, darn Cleveland Browns website.
Right.
Let's see. It's got to be Brantley.
He's from Florida though.
Yeah, he's got to be. I might have been wrong in that.
Who knows?
But he wasn't that bad as a tackle. He was not that bad.
I really
as
didn't watch any of the
defensive
games.
tackle.
So.
Be honest, I watched the first 4 games and that. Then after that, I just not cared, or
Yeah.
cared after.
Yeah,
that.
it's-
or listened. Occasionally, I sort of listen every off and on. Did I listen more than 15 minutes in that? No. It was sort of spot things of, Hey, first quarter, listen for a few minutes. Second quarter, a few minutes. Third quarter, a few minutes. Sometimes never came back and listened to what happened afterwards.
Yeah, I'll just I'll just get updates, and I'm like, oh, the Browns are losing. What a shocker! Not.
So,
we just need some good guys and better plays and all that.
So yeah.
So we got like a whole new coaching staff too, I thought, didn't we?
Defense, it's not looking bad. Still a few pieces away.
Yeah.
Linebacker, defensive tackle. Offense, tight ends, not bad.
No.
We'll actually go offense. Now you can go and say, hey, Joe Thomas retired and all that. And
the guy who stayed true to Cleveland didn't leave us.
True. That's one thing.
Yeah, it's one guy. That's it.
Secondly, though, with that, they don't have that player that's going to be like him the second.
No.
We'll go here. We'll go to the offensive line.
They can try and get a player like him, being like that, but it's going to be tough.
From the depth chart of last year, you had one guy's not here, but you had Teller, your center, Antonio, then his backup, Durango. You got Kevin Ziegler. You got this dude, Austin. Then, you had Joe Thomas, which they didn't really have a backup for on the depth chart. Coleman. And what was the other guy's name? I think it was Chris.
Was that Chris Hubbard?
No.
No?
Hubbard they just added.
Oh.
Then that Donnie Steffens, he's an add-on too this year.
All right, so we're getting...
Browns top 7 run defense. So this is what you're calling for this year.
I agree.
Except I don't agree with your thing with D-backs.
Hey, does he want to come in and talk?
Yeah, he could come in and talk. Come on. Come in and talk.
Is he?
No.
No? Nah. Wait, oh, he said 1 minute.
Or...
Let's open the door.
I do disagree with that statement of D-backs, though. So, now you add in Hubbard.
Yeah. And
So
Stephenson, like you said.
Which he's going to compete for Joe Thomas's thing.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, Durango did not look bad stepping into Joe Thomas's shoes.
Really?
Well, he struggled at first. But he didn't look half bad. But that's the thing is, most offensive linemen that go in the NFL necessarily, they don't look like the greatest person the first time, except that Joe Thomas.
Exactly.
You can pull up the mic.
Oh, I gotta pull it up.
Yeah.
I just think the defense is fine.
Yeah.
Personally, you got the secondary. They're 19th. I just looked it up.
Okay.
That's not bad. No.
You can work with that.
I still...
7th rushing. That's top 10 in the NFL.
Yeah.
And now, offensively, they just got Tyrod Taylor.
True.
Which, I don't think he's a franchise quarterback. That's why you need to draft one and let him sit for a year and a half. Second, it's kind of tough to score points when you're two-dimensional.
That is true.
If you don't have at least 2 deep threats, then you're limited. So all the other defensive teams, what they'll do is load the box, play the run, and the shallow pass because nobody can get over top. So you have...
So pretty much you're saying it's going to be like last year all over again.
No, I think that they actually
was somewhat a little bit
made some good moves. They got 2 deep threats now. They've got a quarterback who is actually decent, played pretty well for the Bills last year, if I remember correctly.
Well, the funny thing is, if you actually look at his stats, Taylor, was it the 54-16 ratio in touchdown to interceptions? 3 of the interceptions when he was with Baltimore, where the garbage, he was probably in playing, garbage time.
So he's really...
So technically, if you took those 3, that percentage actually looks a lot better.
You're right. And being that the Browns were also, if I remember correctly, if I was looking at the stats, they weren't actually half bad rushing.
Yeah. So, 900 whatever, but they struggled in the
But the thing is, as soon as you become 3-dimensional, you can go deep and you can make some of those passes. They take guys out of the box, and it suddenly opens up your rushing game. So I would like to see Duke Johnson as the first second down back, and I don't know who they just got, but Hyde, from what I hear, is, he's a pretty big guy, runs downhill. I think he should be the third down back.
True. I could see that. But yeah, so far, I'm not completely knocking most of the moves. But yeah, with Tink Carter, I'm not sure what that. Alexander, because I thought he was a rookie last year, that weak side linebacker. I'm not, still I see, a linebacker. Definitely defensive tackle. Otherwise, the defense looks pretty good.
I think
really does.
You don't need to waste high round picks for those kind of guys.
No. So they can find something in free agency when someone cuts something
They should have taken Ndamukong Suh.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on their cap space.
They did have
I would have kept Sheldon over that.
Sheldon? Really?
Yeah. But the funny thing is Jonathan Hankins is actually out on the wire. No one signed him yet.
Yeah. I think we're going to get...
From Ohio State and that? You remember that guy? Yeah.
I still think we're trying to get maybe... Because you heard about the Odell Beckham Jr. thing, right?
I just saw something on
you think we should try
Instagram.
And get him?
He costs too much money.
Yeah.
I think... you got 2 right now. You got 2 good guys, and you move Coleman into the slot, and he might not be half bad.
Step up from last year. Anything's better than last year.
Well, that's the thing. With, you look at the offense, guys sort of gelled in that.
Yeah.
I do think either Coleman Durango will be the answer for one of the tackle positions. I don't think the Stephen whatever guy they got from Denver, he'll be starting week 1.
Yeah.
They got it. The only thing is young players, they didn't get to play that much. They didn't get to play with the talent, too.
Oh.
Not including the funny thing is actually Spencer that stepped in for Thomas after he went down. He was actually practiced most of his time as a guard behind Antonio.
I mean...
So you think you had to shift from, A gap, B gap to C, B. And that... It's a little bit of a change.
It's a little bit, but from experience, I personally, I don't,
Yeah.
You're a lineman, you know all the plays, you know your responsibilities, you'd be all right.
Yeah.
For the most part. But then the other thing is, I never played in the NFL. Or you.
I've never played in the NFL, but I mean,
high school, it's, you can make that judgment.
Right.
Really easily, a little bit of high school or college.
These are top tier athletes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like
the most part.
Like Kareem Hunt, who I went to high school with him.
But the funny thing is,
amazing.
Those 2 guys are like third and fifth picks that we, picked them up as. So they're,
lower end, like kind of.
They're, came in averagely good. Then it's just that time development and stuff.
Well, I mean, from what I'm hearing, personally, I'll tell you right now, I'm not a Browns fan.
Okay.
But I have my opinions because that's all I can watch. I'm not going to tell you who I root for.
Right.
Okay.
But Jackson, right, the head coach,
yep.
Yeah.
From what I hear, he's pretty well respected around the league. He's a good coach. And him and the fact that they made some front office moves, 3-4 months ago, as soon as the season ended, they've really been making some moves and changing the atmosphere, I personally think, around the Browns organization.
And that's good.
Very true.
It's actually really good.
Well, that's like with now all of our offensive line and that. You got those two by Antonio, Kevin, Austin, Treader. Still, I would like to see them try to get a guy in the 3rd round or something like that.
I think we're definitely
young
taking
guy,
Barco.
free agency, whatever, however, net. Because that's the one. Even like when we went to the playoffs in like, or the 1 year we missed out on the playoffs that technically we should have been there.
Was that what year was that?
Was that 2007 or was it 8 when they went 10-6?
Who was that quarterback then?
Derek Anderson.
Derek Anderson. Okay.
Yeah, that year that they had that fluke year, they didn't make the playoffs, but went 10-6, which we never completely had the whole starting 5 go. So you gotta have at least 2-3 puzzle pieces to plug in case one guy goes down, has to miss a week or that. Especially with the whole Joe Thomas thing. In a way, instead of having the streak in that, I wish he actually went and said, hey, I can go for 2 games. Instead of doing that. Because, A, his health, B, he could have probably played another year or 2 if he did that twice in his career. But it's his choice in that, but...
Very good. Yeah, I don't disagree with you.
Yeah. Not many people can, but yeah. In my opinion, I wish in a way that went around, but for now, I would like to see have at least 2-3 pieces that you could plug in there.
Well, that's all they're away from going to the playoffs. Personally, 4 years ago, I said in 3 years they were going to go to the playoffs. I think they should have kept Brian Hoyer.
Yeah.
Stayed with him.
That
He won
was a mistake.
7 games, correct?
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he did pretty good.
And they messed it up. And I don't think that was coaching. I think that was front office.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
on that note.
All right.
What's your name? Ted. Nice to meet you, Jeremiah. He actually...
Plays baseball.
That was actually some good stuff. But I do agree with you. Hoyer, that was a big mistake in letting him go.
Oh, yeah. It was.
Because he actually was a proven winner.
Yeah, he was.
And it's not his fault, because what linebacker from the Bills drilled him and broke his leg?
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Or was it his arm? Was his leg or his arm?
Yeah, I can't think of which one.
He got drilled by that linebacker
Yeah, I
on,
remember
was it that Friday or Monday night game? And he was an actual...
He was good.
And the funny thing is, we sort of had some pieces, not some great pieces, but he made it work.
Yeah, and then we just traded him. Mention that the Seahawks just actually released a quarterback, Trayvon Boykin.
Boykin?
Yeah, after being...
Wow.
After a report, he is being investigated for alleged domestic violence.
Yeah.
What do you think about picking him up?
Yeah. The quarters saved... Right now I can live with.
Yeah. We should have kept Hoyer, like we said.
We got 8 pieces in the secondary.
Yeah. So it's going to change it somewhat, hopefully.
Still need another piece in that
Yeah.
in case someone gets hurt or that.
Always need a backup.
But the young guys, we'll find that.
Yeah, maybe Young's a little bit better sometimes.
So... But the huge thing is, I do agree 100%. Even Colt McCoy.
He was okay.
He wasn't that... He didn't have squat to work with.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was McGahee that was at, 32, 33 years old and that, as a running back, expecting that dude to go out and get 100 yards rushing and that, 8 times at least during a season, that was a huge stretch.
Yeah. And then
that was a horrible idea.
The only quarterback I really didn't like, Manziel, obviously.
Yeah.
He thought
I think that was the jersey money. I really think the Manziel thing was a jersey money move. Trying to bring in revenue. Hey, I bought the franchise. Now I'm not going to pressure him.
Oh, yeah. And then what did he do? He just ended up ruining his, basically, I don't know what he's doing now.
Oh, he signed in the Canadian Football League.
Yeah, so he basically ruined his career. Like, he could have been actually decent if he listened and stuff. He could have been.
But I do think Colt McCoy, he did he didn't have squad around him.
Yeah.
An offensive line or anything.
I think every
You give
time-
him what we have now, I guarantee that guy could actually do something with
Yeah.
the team.
No, he could. I believe it.
Because in a way, he was almost like a Kelly Holcomb's, but a little bit better and younger. They had some potential. Would he reach, like, Peyton Manning, whatever? Like, no. But he could have went down as that, like, good, sort of great guy. You give him the right pieces around him, he could have been a good guy.
Exactly. So here's his stats right here. And he actually improved a lot, looks like, after the Browns.
Well, true, yeah. Because he had pieces around
Yeah.
him. It goes back to the thing of having pieces.
I think since we have a new front office mainly, it's gonna change the look of it because they just ain't they're just making awful plays and getting people that
Well, I think now, with having the offensive coordinator,
Yeah.
that's going to help.
Yeah.
Huge thing is, it's the offensive side that needs the help of the line.
Exactly.
Tight ends, I'm not really worried about. Seth, he still has some development. Njoku, too. But Seth, he's sort of that scrappy, he'll do the job
Exactly.
no matter what.
True.
You ask him to run into a brick wall, the guy will run into a brick wall.
Exactly. Oh, we got one of the Lakeland police right here laughing.
He would. Seth McVowell is this scrappy guy. 100% sure
I
on
believe
that.
it, yeah. We just need guys that can actually
Here and there, he's going to
play
miss
together.
that easy thing or that, but he'll do the job. And I think he'll become a very good player.
Yeah.
Not great, but Njoku, he's got some mechanics and that, but he'll develop into a good and great
Good
player.
for the Browns, yeah. We just need people that can play together and actually
Mm-hmm.
get along.
Running back, I still think we need to do something there.
Yeah.
QB. Definitely wide receiver.
Exactly. We just need to get someone. Like you said, Snead would be good.
And a huge thing would be, I should have asked him too when he was actually in here, what he thought of adding Snead.
Yeah. I believe
I
would
think
be good.
adding Snead would be
Yeah.
a good thing.
It would
'Cause
improve us.
Then we would actually have, because Snead is sort of a fast guy. We
Yeah,
would have
we need a fast running
Nothing. He's actually you could do him as a slot. He occasionally throw him out. Besides the slot. That would be good fourth wide receiver. Add someone in, the draft. Keep one of the guys that we have that they show potential, but they never live up to much.
Exactly.
Whether Lewis, Higgins, whatever.
Yeah, Snead looked pretty good. I still say definitely get Barkley.
Yeah. Like when he goes into April.
It's just not a long way. And then we should try to get Sammy Watkins still from that draft.
Well, no. Sammy Watkins, he was a free agent.
We should try to sign him. Well, I meant when he was
No,
drafted.
yeah, true.
We could have had him.
But no, he did struggle in that. But then he turned it back.
Yeah.
He was decent. He struggled. He moved. He did not bad.
It's been a tough few years, but you know what? I think they're going to turn it around now.
I think, in a way. Hello, Spencer. Your life is a lie.
What does he think of the Browns?
I don't know. If he wants to come in and talk about the Browns, he can come
Yeah.
and talk about the Browns.
Everyone's perspective on the Browns would probably be like, oh, they're awful. Oh. All right.
Oh, I appreciate that, Dan. I appreciate that.
Now,
My friend of me.
Now, on the other side of the sports, Indians, they're predicted to do really good.
Well, hold on. I was
Go
going to
ahead.
go to this. April, I'm going to tell you one thing.
Good.
Mayfield, I would not go after.
No.
I would leave it down to one thing of, I know Rosen doesn't want to be here. I would roll the dice. You have Darnold and Allen.
True. Because the Giants want Darnold, though. That's the thing.
Go after and get Barkley.
Barkley.
Because the other thing is, the Giants can be saying this, but the thing is, you had the edge rusher. They have running back issues. Not something they need to look for, after Eli's long and passed. So they have 3 issues there.
Yeah.
I would not roll. I would just go
With Barkley.
Barkley
1. Yeah, I agree.
Get that. Hopefully one of those 2 will be there. Worst
Exactly.
comes to worst, you can always probably persuade the Jets in moving up 1 or that.
Yep. I don't know. Browns have to make some good picks, you know.
I would that, then QB, then on to that,
Yeah,
like a wide receiver, go, O-line, the second round.
Exactly.
Then, so on and so forth.
Just figure out where our weaknesses are and try to improve on them.
Yeah.
That's mainly it.
Yeah, I probably the first pick of this, second in it, I would go probably wide receiver.
I would, yeah. We need one.
Or, O-line. Then the opposite. Then, go find a linebacker, maybe D-line. Then go and maybe try to find another running back, and that just for the kicks and that.
Right? Yeah.
From there.
I just say, I hope they take Barkley round first pick.
I think they have no question. Because the one thing is in Cleveland that Cleveland will always be known for. Because, let's face it, one thing. We're never known really that much for the QB.
No.
The one thing
No.
we're known for, Jim Brown.
Yep.
And he was a running back.
Exactly.
When the weather gets, not great outside, what do? We run the ball.
Exactly.
It's worth it.
It is.
The thing is, you have Hyde, you got Johnson. Use those guys. Occasionally introduce them in that. Don't, say, hey, Barkley, we're going to load you down with 200 carries.
Yep.
Integrate them slowly in.
Sure. Use them. You have more than one. Don't expect one person.
Use Hyde for a year and a 2. Because they signed him to a 3-year deal.
Yeah.
So, use him.
Exactly.
Somewhat, see what he's got. Next year, if Barkley gets the muscle and all that, then let him run the rock. Because I think in a way, Johnson and Barkley will be a good number 1 and 2 tandem.
They would be. Johnson's pretty good.
Barkley's a little more of the pounded guy, more than over Johnson. But then Johnson, he could do it. And not only you give him a hole, either one of them, they're
Exactly.
It would almost go back to the thing of like the Giants many years ago. Of you had was it Jacobs? Shoot, what was that one guy? 44. Sir with an A, his first, Andrew. Sir with an S. SH something. Sheed? Something like that. That they went to then they had another guy, too, a third back. That they had, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Remember that?
No.
That was a few years ago that they were describing those 3 running backs as Earth, Wind, and Fire. And it was a great tandem. Then they, started going their separate ways and that. But they had a good tandem of running backs then.
So I just got something about Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh, God.
So the general manager for the Giants apparently said this. You don't quit on talent. So he's not sure if they're going to trade
More
Beckham
than
or
likely.
not.
I would not trade for Beckham.
They haven't heard anything from his agent or Beckham. So I don't know if they're going to trade him.
I would go Snead.
I would.
I was surprised Snead is actually still out on the line.
He's pretty good.
I would go
looking at
there. I still would draft a guy to replace these other draft guys that we just didn't perform into much. Still.
Yeah.
But
There's always room for improvements.
But yeah, that's QB. Huge thing is the highlight of anything important right now is QB, running back, wide receiver, line, D-line,
Exactly.
linebacker. The huge thing is We don't actually have a fullback anymore because the one guy that he was a free agent, which he's still out there. Or then they're finding another choice. I don't know. But that's what you need to do.
Yeah, exactly. And you need to find players that can actually coexist with each other and play together instead of not liking each other like some of the teams have.
Yeah, true. So
who knows what's going to go down?
We'll find out what happens with that story. Okay, now on to your thing.
Indians, they're actually projected to be in the AL Central.
I'm surprised because isn't Kansas City doing decent? And
well, we're projected to win the AL Central.
I'm not shocked on that.
No, we got some decent people. Maybe this year.
Isn't Kansas City up there? Sort of doing.
I'm not sure.
Or the Sox and Kansas City, both of them are like right behind us in spring. I thought so. But I still think, the huge thing is the Indians, they're not using all their stuff right now.
No.
Not most of anyone is.
No, they're not.
Spring ball doesn't do anything. It just shakes off the rust, helps you develop in that.
Thursday starts. Opening day is Thursday.
Oh, Thursday?
Thursday.
Oh.
I know, right? It feels way too early, but yeah. Officially Thursday.
I still think they should have signed like 2 veteran players.
Like who?
Oh, it's, like a first baseman and
because we got Lindor, who's outstanding.
Yeah.
Kipnis, Kluber. We got good enough pitchers. I know that for a fact. We got a full bullpen and all that.
Well, yeah, bullpen. I still wish they brought back Joe Smith.
And they traded him.
No, he walked in free agency.
Oh, I thought they traded him.
And Shaw.
Yeah.
Shaw and him. Because I can tell you one thing. If they would have signed back Shaw and Joe Smith, their bullpen would have been a rock solid back end. 100%. I still think they're very good. They're very competitive, but I think they would have been like all-star back pen if they would have kept those 2 pieces.
They would have, but you know what? I believe Francona knows what he's doing.
Well, not only you have to say even the manager or general manager too, but
it's gonna
pitching as long as they can come out with somewhat the mentality they came out the second half of last year with.
They'll be good.
Because I think, because funny thing is, like Bossman, he hates especially after the drone accident.
Oh,
he hated it. Bauer with a burning, and he still does.
Really?
Oh yeah. After the whole drone accident and all that, and I think in a way that was weighing on his mind the first half of the year that he let the team down.
Yeah.
If he can come out with that mentality that of he doesn't care and he's going to get the job done for the whole season this year,
we could be good.
With Kluber, then you have Carrasco and all, and then Clevenger. If he could tone in just a little instead of being a little bit crazy. And that, if he can get into that mentality too, we got a very deadly pitching staff.
We still got Josh Tomlin too. So
Tomlin.
Yeah.
Tomlin, he struggled.
Smith was good. Joe Smith was good, though.
Yeah.
They should have signed him.
Oh, that was a great... If you think that... Especially if you think one thing of... You still have Cody at the end of that.
Yeah.
You think you got your 9th, 8th, 7th, and 6th innings. Not including... If you had a run, from, the 4th inning back end and that... With those 4 guys are like rock stars of you could, if you're in a tight one in that, especially playoff time,
those are
in
the
the
guys.
fall, those guys will perform.
Exactly.
Not only even if you use 2 out of the 4,
exactly,
you could make it in the fall classic.
Yeah, maybe this could be the year.
Yeah.
Maybe this could be the year.
But then Logan coming back after injury, he's not that bad.
It's going to be a good.
It'll be
hopefully good-
interesting. I still wish in a way, because Danny, I'm not sure on Salazar. Still yet. If the pitching staff comes in with the mentality they did the second half and that,
Which I think they will.
the offense, I still think first baseman, they should have done something there, which they can still sort of
Yeah.
do. And the outfield.
Outfield is...
I think in a way, letting Jay was a mistake. We'll find
True.
out.
Right?
I think they should have signed him back too,
Yeah.
because he was a very good bat. Not including he fielding.
It's going to be, you know what? We'll see.
Well, they might find something out there with
True.
those two and see what happens.
Don't forget the minor leagues, like the captains and that, too. They might have talent. Something like Lindor was down there. Who knows?
But yeah.
Who knows?
But that
what-
takes time to develop.
Yeah, who
We're
knows?
talking about now.
Who knows? They might have some guy down in Columbus that's really good. You never know.
True. Very true.
You never know what Francona has up their sleeve, his sleeve, and general manager.
We'll find out.
Yep.
But I do think, yeah, they'll take the Central for sure.
I hope.
I
they
don't
win it.
think Chicago and the White Sox will be able to handle it.
No.
I guarantee these guys will struggle with a few injuries. But I could see probably either Kansas City probably being on our heels
Yeah.
along the way.
Dodgers maybe, because they actually won it last year. Or no, they lost to
No.
Houston. I forgot they lost to it. They lost against Houston.
I just want to see one thing: Houston taking out the Cubs out of
Oh, yeah.
contention.
Oh yeah,
Just because.
that'd be cool. That'd be really good. Good one right there.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not really worried about the Indians at all.
It's a long, long season.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And I think they'll figure it out.
Yeah,
I hope they, in a way, add a bat or two into
exactly.
out there. But we'll see.
Exactly.
So, on that part of, yeah. Oh, they're playing in like another hour, too.
Yeah, they're getting ready to finish up.
So, then let's see.
Do we have time to talk about the Cavs, or are we almost
Yeah.
out?
Because we only actually have a person right after this, so even if we run over, it's not a big deal. So yeah, the Cavs are what?
They are.
Third in the East with 5-win streak.
Wow.
76ers, I don't think they'll be able to make the road. I don't think they can make it in the rodeo for sure.
Who, Pacers?
Yeah.
Really? I know Toronto's always.
No,
been
the
good.
76ers.
76ers, you don't think? We'll see.
I don't think they'll be able to do it.
Definitely the Raptors are the ones we're gonna mainly have to worry about, and Celtics, just because. But right now, Celtics.
I'm not worried about really the Celtics.
Because Kyrie's out right now, so.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think he's still out.
So, but yeah, everyone, oh, they had this impressive start, blah, blah, 14, to 2 losses and that. Yeah, that didn't last. Just saying. The funny thing is Curry being out for Golden State, though.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. How long is he out?
3 weeks.
Irving might be out for a while, they're saying. I don't know how long, but.
Maybe that trade wasn't that bad of an idea now.
No?
But, yeah. But I'm still hoping one thing. Houston takes out Golden State.
Yes, I would like to see Golden State not make it.
Even though I would like to see maybe one of even like the Thunder, Blazers taking out Golden State. As long as someone takes out Golden State, I don't care.
Exactly.
Worst comes to worst, Houston. Anyone else would be acceptable too.
Exactly.
Just because I want to see Steph Curry cry.
Yeah, again.
Yeah, and throw his mouthpiece at somebody and get ejected out of a game.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I agree.
I'm a bad person, I know.
Nah,
Because he looks like a 5-year-old
He
chewing
does.
his mouthpiece.
He does. He does.
I can't stand the guy.
I'm pretty sure he's one of the only people that do that. I don't
He's
really
like a
see-
baby.
He is. He acts like a kind of whole Golden State atmosphere is kind of like
Yeah. I'm hoping in a way there will, it'll end. I don't think the Jazz or anyone will be bold in that. It's going to be your Thunder on up that can take out Golden
Yeah.
State.
Pelicans. No,
It would be funny, though, if the Pelicans,
Or
the Spurs
Spurs.
come in to Golden State and own them on their own court.
That'd be awesome.
I'll laugh hysterically and I'll throw a party that as soon as that happens.
Exactly.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, you know what? Who knows? Then you got LeBron potentially leaving.
I don't think he will.
Going to LA.
I don't know.
Oh. He was saying something about how, I don't know what it was, but something about how Akron's trying to get him to come back and how it's not working or something. Because he has billboards out in LA now.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Well, everyone's trying, but in a way, especially with the whole thing, him greeting Joe Thomas and that after the press conference and that, he sees what it means to the community. Not including, he wants to win
more,
yeah. He's probably got another 2-3 years.
Not much.
And that, till he's going that and want to go off and do a different thing. He wants to probably win another championship too.
Exactly.
I don't think the Lakers, if he went there, they would be a playoff team.
No, who do they even have?
Exactly.
I never hear about the Lakers.
I think in a way, with the Cavs right now, they can turn the switch like they did in 2016 when it gets to the playoffs.
Yeah.
They could get there.
They could, exactly. We just need it to like the mentality. And maybe LeBron.
If it doesn't, I think in a way they might be able to pull it off. But if it doesn't, I think in a way he comes back for one thing of, we have a young team.
Yeah.
He wants to sort of stay around. He wants to be able to probably go and say, hey, I'm retiring. What? I think in a way he wants to see his whole town. I think he wants to see Cleveland necessarily go and dedicate a day to him. Not only probably Akron.
Yeah.
Especially him helping out Akron University with their issues of
Yeah.
funding scholarships for students.
Akron does need to kind of give him something.
I don't think in a way he's going to leave on the aspect of he cares about you don't see many other different teams out there or
what
the
he
players of, hey, this college is or this university
Exactly.
is down on their foot and that they can't offer scholarships, they're cutting programs, they're cutting sports and all that.
No.
To go and say, hey, I'm going to give you $33 million to a year and that I think it was like 3 years or something that the fund students scholarships.
That's awesome.
In a way, he's playing for the Cavs for free. In a way, of him giving that money off to,
to
the
them.
University of Akron.
Yeah. You know what? He might just be making this whole thing like acting like he's leaving and then not
I don't
do
think
it.
in a way.
Not do it.
Everyone has the moments that.
Yeah.
But I think in a way, he might not decide in the beginning of free agency.
There's a reason why he came back to Cleveland. So
I don't think he's going to leave in free. He's not going to go make the decision that. In a way, I think he's going to see sort of what they do.
Yeah.
Too. I do think we could use another piece or two in here. That's already younger. But I think in a way, he sort of likes the team.
yeah, they're starting to work together now and win more games. Kyrie was he was good, but I guess him and LeBron kind of were like,
Yeah. Except LeBron, he sort of, it was sort of the behind the scenes Kyrie felt like the one out.
yeah.
In a way, he always included him. But it happens, Let's face it. But with Nance, the young guys, Hood and that.
Oh yeah, Larry Nance is one of my favorite guys now.
We have a team. It's young.
Yeah.
I think you'll stay.
I think he will too. Maybe, like I said, it could just be making publicity for it. who knows?
Well,
if
the
he
other
has
thing is the media just, need to come up with some kind of story.
Yeah.
Because after seeing that whole thing with Joe Thomas and then him going to that game and all that, he knows one thing. The guy never went to the Super Bowl. He never... he didn't have much of a winning season when he was here.
I know, and he's still stuck
Compared to,
around.
you look at LeBron, how many NBA Finals in the Cleveland Cavalier uniform has he been in? How many games has he won?
Yeah.
How many double-doubles? Championship?
And you know what? That's
the city will throw him up if he stays here.
Oh, yeah.
He retires here. They'll throw a party that he'll never believe.
Yeah. And you know
he
what?
thought the championship, parade was a big thing, and that he hasn't seen anything yet.
It would be
But the funny thing is, you're just going to hit people. They're going to be, especially if they do a little bit of a parade and out of it. People, you'll see the 1 million plus whatever in downtown Cleveland lining the streets. People climbing trees and that to take pictures and stuff and that.
Yeah.
It's just going to be that flawless day of just pure excitement and all that stuff.
Welcome back.
So,
you know what? I say he should stay. You know what? He's been a pretty good player. Does a lot for the community. Like you said, Akron. You know what?
Then in a way, he probably wants to see his kids sort of grow up
Yeah.
in his home roots.
Exactly. So you know what? Who knows what he's gonna do?
Sort of be humble in that to things.
He's the one that's gonna make the decision. You know what? If he goes back,
I don't think. I really don't.
or not back, he might be going to LA. I don't
Because,
know. I guess
Because if you just look at the roster and we're not that bad.
No, we're not.
A little more experience would help a little. Another player or two that's a little more better. It would.
But the key is now we got young players. You know what? They're going to be playing for years on years. So they're
True.
They're going to be playing with the top, one of the most famous, greatest players of all time.
And Tristan Thompson needs to pick up his stupid game.
Yep.
Just going to throw it out there.
I agree.
Tristan Thompson's been underneath my bus like the whole year. I don't care about your Kardashian whatever theme show, whatever, all that stuff and that drama.
Exactly.
Play your stupid game.
When it comes time to play, all of that goes away.
I don't care anything in all the TV appearance. It's simple. You're getting paid millions of dollars.
Yeah.
People are buying your jersey and that. Pick up your game like 2016 and rebound the ball and score it.
Yeah.
Simple, Tristan.
You're getting paid all this money, and people, like you said, jerseys, they're buying your jerseys and all this. You need to pick up your, exactly.
Because he's been slacking most of all this year.
Yeah.
And he's been hurt whatever week and that. What's going to happen? The Kardashians, after me saying this, coming and suing me.
Watch him.
Whatever.
We're going to get off the air.
But,
nah.
Yeah, he needs to pick up his game.
He does.
But it goes back to one thing. Can they flip the switch when it becomes into the actual rodeo? I always call these things the big dance, or big rodeo, yeah.
Who knows?
I think in a way, I think they'll be hungry enough.
Yeah.
But I think if we don't get there, I think in a way we'll probably will. They'll figure some way.
Yeah, they're coming back now, winning a decent amount of games.
Oh, with Love coming back.
Love's a great guy, too. I like him. He's outstanding.
He was worth...
He was worth, yeah. Like you said, he was worth it. Exactly.
He's down to earth.
He is.
So, we shall see.
We will.
Outside that, I don't got anything else.
No.
The funny thing is, we went 6 minutes over.
All right.
See, we covered all the sports.
And we didn't even have it.
And we didn't even go into Ohio State or anything.
Because this is Lakeland. We don't follow.
No, that would be Steve Gagliardi in the police department. We don't follow Ohio State.
Yeah.
We only follow, Michigan.
Yeah.
But on that note, I gotta go and do this. I gotta go find something.
I don't really like Michigan.
Oh,
Who's
yeah.
listening?
he's listening now.
I know.
Yes, Lieutenant Steve Gagliardi, Michigan is softer than Ohio State.
That's awesome.
You could have helped that, especially when it comes up and says "Go Big Blue."
Right. Yeah.
Then him subtracting his statement from like 2 weeks ago to something else. So it sort of happened.
Maybe you should play it when he's on the air tomorrow.
Oh,
if he shows up. If he shows up, because last time I remember he didn't show up.
I know. So had to throw him under the bus.
Yep. Too bad we don't know if he's listening or not. So
yeah, it happens.
All right.
Yeah. So with that, that's a wrap.
Yep. Another good episode.
Yeah.
Go ahead and play it away.